Hey, here we go. We are back and we're live still. And speaking of live, I want to bring your attention. Don't forget to come out and support all of your favorite least access producers. And we're more familiarly, I can't say the word, more commonly known as LAPA. There's actually going to be a rally at the City Council building, and that's going to take place on December the 9th, which is Wednesday evening. Show up and show off in force, okay? Because we need to keep this thing live. And speaking of live, I have another live guest here joining us. We have Brother Arnold White, and he's coming to us to talk about his wonderful restaurant located a couple of doors down from the studio. Welcome to In the Upper Room, Brother Arnold.
Frank, thank you.
How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, my man.
All right. Hey, you know what?
Nice to be here.
Yeah, and it's nice to have you here. And
Thank you.
yes. Are you enjoying our program tonight?
Yes, I am.
Well, you know what? It's just about to get better because we got you.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Yeah, and speaking of better, man, that food that you are serving at Joanne's,
Oh,
it's a Caribbean restaurant.
I want to keep it pushing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me something, Arnold. How did you get in the restaurant business?
Well, I started the restaurant business approximately 18 years ago back in Pennsylvania.
Mm.
Obviously, I've only been in Delaware for about 7 years, and I just been in it and like the business. I like to meet and associate with people,
Yeah.
and I gives me a great pleasure to when I serve people and they come back and tell me how good it was.
Oh,
It's really uplift my spirit for the day.
I know that's right. Well, I bet you hear that, though, quite often.
Yes, I do, very often. Most recent yesterday was from your buddy who came inside the
Yes.
store. He told me it was the best he has ever had.
Exactly.
And that really made my head swell.
I know, right? I heard you. I heard you say that, Arnold. But rightfully so. He complimented you, and I compliment you as well.
Yes,
because,
he always did.
yeah, in all sincerity, when I came in, and it was by chance, I was coming out of another store, and I heard this great reggae music playing,
Yes.
and I went to investigate it, and that's how I met you.
And quite a few people have been in there because of the music attraction and bring them in there. And they sit and eat. They pay no extra for the music either.
I know, man. Right. The music is complimentary.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I tell you what.
Always.
You've got a 5-star restaurant, if you ask me, though. And one other thing that I enjoyed was I had a business meeting yesterday. That's why we were there.
Right.
And quite frankly, I was more than willing to bring him to your restaurant without hesitation because I knew the quality of your food and service.
I
at
really
Joanne's.
appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's why I asked you to come on this program this evening because I want to welcome you to the neighborhood here, and thank you.
And thank you for having me here. And I really want to let the people know that if they are having a get-together, a party, any kind of a social affair,
Mhm.
we will work with you.
Oh, really?
We
Okay.
will.
Okay.
Because I know what we are pursuing is excellence,
Yes.
and I want people to find out for themselves. Come on over to John's Restaurant at 2801 Lancaster Avenue. We are there. We are looking forward to see you. We want to do whatever we can to put a little spice to your party. Whatever kind of enjoyment you are doing and you need some nice Caribbean food, we have brought it right here in Delaware. Come on. Waiting to see you.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, man, that's what it is. I'm so excited though because I know that your business is going to be booming. The more people find out about you, all it takes is one time for them to come in.
Yes.
Because I'm hooked. I'm hooked, and also your personality matches the quality of
Oh,
the food.
thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for your courtesy because I have a couple of pieces of artwork that you were willing to allow me the privilege of displaying.
Yes. It really adds a little attraction to the place. I really do.
Well, thank you, sir.
And I would like to hold on to them as long as I am there.
And
And-
go ahead.
I think people need to know about your artwork because I'm very bewildered by it, knowing that a brother around the corner has such ability to do such thing. You shouldn't be here. I think you're in the wrong place,
Oh,
man.
man, thank you for saying that.
You're in the
but-
wrong place, wrong business. You
Yeah.
should be someplace in Hollywood or someplace like that.
Well, here's the thing, though, man. Thank you for saying that, Brother Arnold. But, God is in control, and I'm comfortable with my destiny being in his hand. As long as I'm able to share whatever gift he gave me with the rest of the world, I'm blessed. And I know that as long as I follow his way, and we're all his children, so we're all destined for greatness.
Right, and we are always depending on him, relying on him.
Yeah.
And he's the only one he has a plan for all of us.
Yeah, he does.
Right? We may work as hard as you want. You may not make it. It
Yeah.
was not his will.
That's right.
So we just got to give thanks for each day we get up and is able to be on your feet and
Yes.
move around for 8, 10, or 12 hours, whatever your day calls for,
That's right.
and keeps away from the doctor. And I
Hey.
want to tell these people, come on over to 2801 Lancaster Avenue. Stop eating all these fat, greasy food. It's not good for you. You'll wonder why when you get old and you're sick. You wonder what caused it. These are the food that you're eating. You are what you eat.
All right. And on that note, you've been given the information. Now give it a try. I'm sure you won't regret it. So listen, remember, Arnold is waiting to meet you, and I promise he'll take good care of you. So please stay tuned. We're going to go to a break, and we're going to come back. Did you have one more thing you wanted to say?
Yes,
brother?
I have one more thing I want to
Go
say.
ahead.
My wife, who is a great cook,
Yeah.
I mean, she is fabulous. But there's something that she's also very, very good at. She's out of sight. She's awesome. Baking the Jamaican fruit cake.
Okay.
I'm telling you, if you would like to have a fruit cake for Christmas, please come in, put your order in by the 20th, because last year the response was awfully great. So come in. If you like a Jamaican fruit cake, some people call it a rum cake, but she is awesome.
You go ahead and do that, man. So stay tuned for more from In the Upper Room. We're going on the road with Doc Pritchett when we come back from this break.